Okay, in this video we're going to be replacing the lower control arm. This is a normal wear and tear item. In my case, it was brand new, but I had a track incident. So we're going to be doing some damage control. So Shawnee boy here is going to be doing the work, and let's get to it and we'll show you as we go. Okay, so these are brand new, and you can see there's a little bit of scrub here. It looks like wheel scrub. I'm not sure, so it got twisted up pretty good. And you can see this joint is pretty much blown. So that's where the bulk of it was. So we're gonna go ahead and start removing the control arm. Alright, we're doing a little trackside repair after my spin out. This is my first trackside repair, and of course, I'm glad Kirk is here.
Yeah, always here. I like fixing shit.
So hopefully this works.
No more breaky.
Yeah, I put a whole sod basically into the wheel.
Well, the sod company down there in Ottawa needed some sod cuts. So
there you go.
Got some extra thick stuff down nicely.
We were able to get enough air in the tire so that I was able to limp over to the GP track, and luckily the big boys were out with their toys and the pit lane was open, and I got the tire remounted right at the track, so that was pretty cool.
Okay, first step is going to be to remove this plastic guard and then the reinforcement plate. Okay, next we're going to loosen the control arm from here. You got to watch this speed sensor. Maybe even remove it if it's possible. And if you look up in here, there's a nut right up in here. Point to it. Loosen that off. At this point, I'm just going to be loosening them up. These, if I get the camera. Yeah, there we go. At this point, I'm just going to be loosening these off. And the pin that goes up is, it has a, it's going to be jammed up in there, like it's not exactly straight. So I'm just going to loosen these off for starters, and then we'll see about getting them removed. Okay guys, there are videos on the internet where you use a hammer basically and tap on the lower control arm. I would recommend you just go and I'm going to show you the angle here. For the front, there's the back of the caliper, and you can see right in there where this tool is in between the ball joint. It's a ball joint separator. Just come in on this angle from behind and tap gently. It's so much easier. Sorry for the poor light, but it's well worth going to pick one up. It's called a ball joint separator. Okay, and just to give you an orientation for this other joint, you can see pretty much went in parallel with the subframe right underneath. And again, I just tapped it in here nicely and it popped out. So much easier. Okay, so here you can see the ball joint blew apart. There's plastic bits. Here's some other pieces. So basically blew apart on impact. And so yeah, that's removing the lower control arm. Okay guys, last step is to just pull off the bushing. See, I'm just doing this with my hand. So you can probably, you probably don't need to use a puller. you might be able to get it off, but if it does get stuck, then here's how you do it. Okay, so we got the new lower control arm with the protective boots, and there you go, the genuine M. So I went with originals because all of the OE suppliers I could not get stock, so I just went with BMW original. So let's start reassembly. Okay, so I put everything on loose, and to reattach this bushing I use soapy water because the soap makes it slippery, and when it dries it'll be nice and solid as opposed to any form of grease. So now that I have it tacked up, I'll just button that up